While I'm doing a little gardening, and then my notifications go crazy. I'm like, what the heck going on?
Well, I'm going to talk about Roc Nation and their lies. And Jay-Z and his lies and how they're all racist and they lie and they do horrible things and they lie. Do you understand how the game works? I actually miss it.
Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Nicki Minaj is wilding online again, but this time it's deeper than fan beef or petty drama. Before we get into it, shout out to everyone supporting the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and don't forget to like this video and smash that subscribe button. So, we got Nicki Minaj throwing direct shots at Roc Nation's top execs, calling out Dez Bryant and involving her husband in a way that's raising real questions. Is this a power move to expose industry corruption, or is it self-sabotage in real time? Let's break it all down.
Oh man, so every week Nicki Minaj finds a new enemy on Twitter, and it leaves everyone surprised when we see who she chooses. And last night,
it's Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant going back and forth.
Today we're talking about Nicki Minaj versus Roc Nation versus Dez Bryant.
Dez Bryant, Jerry.
Who she chooses. And last night it was Dez Bryant's turn. Yeah.
Who is Dez Bryant? Because what the heck?
Former NFL player Dez Bryant, you know, Cowboy,
who was formerly signed to Roc Nation as a Roc Nation Sports athlete. NFL wide receiver.
You know, Cowboys legend. Throw up that X, all that good stuff right there. At this
very talented human being.
But here's how this mess started, y'all.
So, yesterday, well, Sunday, Dez Bryant tweeted
Twitter account, right? And he was responding to Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner. And Dez was sharing his long-standing frustrations with Jerry Jones. If you're a viewer of the NFL, you know he has some valid frustrations.
Dez claimed Jerry Jones, I don't think it's smart to mention my name. He was talking to Jerry Jones, y'all know the famous owner, right? I kept quiet about a lot of unfair-ish, on some G-ish. We can have story time if that's what we are doing, right?
Jerry Jones, whatever beef you have with Roc Nation Sports, my management team ain't got nothing to do with me. So I could say some stuff. I don't think you want me to start saying some stuff. So I suggest you keep my name out of your mouth.
Dez claims Jones mistreated him during his time with the team. And Jones had responded by saying he no longer liked to deal with agents in regards to another player. And he specifically hinted at the issues that he apparently had between Dez Bryant and Roc Nation at a couple of years ago.
Nicki Minaj enters the chat. She says, hey, it's Nicki Minaj.
How about we play? It's Nicki. So let's play a game. Okay, so anytime you mention like Jerry Jones in the NFL, I'll do my own story time. You want to do that?
How about we play a game? She puts up the sword memes and stuff and says, every time you do a Jerry Jones or an NFL story time, I'll do a story time of my own. That's when all hell breaks loose.
Years ago. And that's when Nicki Minaj decided to jump into the chat because Dez Bryant is, Roc Nation is his agent still to this day. And years ago, Jay-Z and Roc Nation orchestrated one of the best deals for a wide receiver in NFL history. I think at the time they negotiated a contract that was like the second best for a wide receiver at that time.
And again, I don't mind playing a little game. You want to really tell some stuff? I'll tell some stuff because I got stuff to say about Jerry Jones. I got stuff to say about that football team. I got stuff. Well, I'm going to talk about Roc Nation and their lies. And Jay-Z and his lies and how they're all racist and they lie and they do horrible things and they lie. Do you understand how the game works?
You speak Barbology. You a Barb? Break it down to me. Let me know what Nicki's game or her plan is when it comes to all this Roc Nation stuff. Is it the title thing? Is it the Wayne not getting the Super Bowl halftime show? Is it Kendrick Lamar getting it and him dissing Drake with Not Like Us? Let me know what it is so I can know what Nicki's motivation is. Because I'm going to keep it 1,000. I feel like there's a destination, but the navigation is all over the place. This shit don't make no sense at all.
Nation. But I guess because Nicki Minaj saw Roc Nation and Jay-Z in the headline, she like, oh, perfect. I can link up with Dez Bryant and we both can go at Roc Nation and Jay-Z. But Dez was not having
Getting
that.
her business. Whatever
Dez
reason,
was
Nicki has a gripe against Roc Nation and Jay-Z. And she's definitely down to take it out publicly and say whatever she got to say, embarrass whoever she got to embarrass. Now, anybody who tries to get in between that, try to change the narrative, like, no, Jay-Z's a good guy, she's going to get a chill. That's what she's been on.
Let's start with the obvious. Nicki's legacy in music is secure, but her online behavior is messing with the perception. These rants are no longer seen as protecting her brand. They feel unhinged, and it's hurting her more than it's helping. She's not just lashing out at random. Her targets are calculated. Derize Perez is a powerful Roc Nation exec. Jay-Z is the face of the empire. Dez Bryant, someone who used to be in the rock circle. There's a clear message here. She's trying to expose something, but the way it's coming out, it's messy, aggressive, and turning real-life relationships into battlefield smoke. And let's talk about how fans play into this too. The Barbs, they ride hard, but digging up people's family trauma and throwing it online, that's next level toxic.
None. Now, they start getting into a whole back and forth. And it starts to get extremely disrespectful.
How the game works? Actually, Miss Minaj, I'm a huge fan, and respectfully, I don't want any parts of this. Respectfully, this is way outside my comfort zone. So you have a good day. I'm gonna go back and do what I was doing originally, which, yeah, have a good day. So you don't want to talk about Roc Nation. So you don't want to spread lies about Roc Nation too. Well, I found a tweet about you from an article in 2020 that says you allegedly getting into beefs. That's how I know Roc Nation sent you to sit here and spread a lie. Okay, girl. Go enjoy your day. Have a great day.
And instead of backing down gracefully, Nicki told him to mind his business. Even though she was the one who inserted herself into his business and his situation. How do you tell someone to mind their business and you're minding their business?
Nicki Minaj is a corny ass motherfucker, bro. She lame as hell. She has this fucking big ass heart on for Jay-Z and Roc Nation because they scorned her. Now she's coming after every fucking body. Dez Bryant don't got nothing to do with you and your beef with Jay-Z or Roc Nation or Megan Thee Stallion. He was simply responding to comments made by Jerry Jones. Insert yourself in your fucking irrelevant ass opinion. Get a fucking life,
their
bro.
Business.
Get a not.
Like, she thought she had a gotcha moment, but it basically backfired. And instead of just tucking her tail, not responding, or saying my bad, things went left. Things spiraled completely into clown territory.
Nicki Minaj says, go beat your mom. She's talking to Dez Bryant. Go beat your mom.
Leave me to go beat your mom.
And then ask Desiree Perez and Jay-Z why they've allegedly been the vile aunts they've been to so many black people while lining their own pockets and weaponizing racism in order to keep black people blinded from their truth.
Next, all right, so she posted these things. Article talking about Dez Bryant allegedly assaulting his mother. The lady from Basketball Wives, Jackie, that's Doug Christie's wife, if you guys don't know, that loves sports. And she hit her daughter because the daughter pushed her against the wall. And she posted this as well. Dave Chappelle saying, shut the fuck up. Okay.
I've said this before. The reason why Nicki attacked SZA is because she felt SZA was getting in her business. Whatever reason.
Dez, although he's no longer in the NFL anymore, he's still built like an NFL wide receiver. He also has anger issues, and he's spoken openly about the trauma that is why he has these issues.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Dez
Bryant took his gloves off and said, say, bitch, I didn't go to jail or touch my mama. I was defending myself.
I removed her nail. Putting my hands on my mama. But let's talk about who did go to jail. Your husband. Why did he go to jail? Because he's a predator. Because he's on a list, a registry, if you will, for predators. He can't be at parks. And let me clip the article that talks about the fact that you gotta pay that lady that you said lied about your husband touching her. Remember, you gotta pay that lady. Let's put that in there since we talking about shit. Let's be truthful in the shit we talking.
I removed her nails from my skin. Folks know I was dealing with some corrupt shit in Dallas. I don't get how you can even be on the internet with your husband being a sex offender. You said we are speaking facts, weird hoe. So come on. So he posts about Nicki Minaj's husband. Y'all know the legal stuff he be dealing with because back in the days he was found guilty of sexually assaulting a girl, you know. So Nicki was
2025. What is this age that we live in? What is the level of disrespect? Where is the shame? Where is the rules of engagement? There are none.
Dez isn't some YouTuber that you argue with, some TikToker, some rapper. He's not an internet personality. He's a real life problem when provoked.
None. There are none. There's no rule books for social media. There's no you can or cannot. It's just no holds barred. And they keep going back and forth. They definitely keep going back and forth. Let's read some more.
So Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant, of all people, are beefing, with Nicki claiming that Dez Bryant beat up his own mom, while Dez Bryant claiming that Nicki's married to the kind of guy that would frequent an island getaway, if you know what I mean by that. People over 50, don't you miss the days when hip-hop beefs were not only exclusively between rappers, but also included generic insults like,
"You are whack." Instead of trying to take out LL, you need to take your homeboys off the crack.
and if you're not reading Vampire Odyssey, what are you?
Girl, you know. So Nicki responds, "I'm so happy you brought this up. I'll give you 10 million in cash if you come and fight him since you beat your own mom." He was loud on.
Bring up people's husbands. I'll pay you $10 million right now. Don't know where I'm gonna get the $10 million from, cause the tour that I just went on, well, all that money went to the bank, cause I got liens out the ass. But I bet you $10 million that you can't beat my husband's ass. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go wake him up and tell you.
Nicki Minaj decides to offer Dez Bryant $10 million to fight her husband. Kenneth Petty, a 5'6" registered sex offender, currently on house arrest. Girl, what the fuck is going on? There's clearly nothing but mush up there in that head of yours. Let's be for real. Either Nicki does not know who Dez Bryant is, or she's trying to become a widow.
More tweets from Nicki. And like I said, if you speak Barbology, if you're a Barb at heart, and a Barb at soul, and a Barb at your foundation, then just let me know what's going on so I can better understand. Because I just be confused every time Nicki go on one of these tirades.
That shit. I thought we was speaking facts. I don't play all that funny shit. Go get that $10 million in cash, and I'll stomp that nigga out right in front of you. And it's rock for life, bitch. God damn, boy, this shit getting hostile.
So someone $10 million in cash, I will happily run a fade on that predator's ass. I mean, you ain't said nothing but a word. Run me my money, but cash.
What are you doing, Nicki? You were trying to get this man beat the fuck up. Offering a former NFL player $10 million to beat your husband's ass is crazy.
Rooting for you, but I do want to say this, and Nicki Minaj, I'm going to say this with all due respect. Don't forget the plot, okay? I don't know what you're going through or where whatever your purview is, but let me say this. The idea and what you're saying about Roc Nation, I actually believe personally. I think that they got some shit going on. They've suppressed people. They've done a lot of shady shit behind the scenes. I'm with you with that. But Nicki, don't be unhinged. We don't give a fuck about Dez Bryant, okay? Stay focused. We don't care about
beefing with Dez Bryant because he respectfully did not want to be part of the conspiracy theory she had against Roc Nation. His issue was strictly with Jerry Jones, not Roc Nation. Now she's upset. All he did was say, leave him out of that.
You need to rein it in. I do believe Roc Nation is like the evil empire in the music business. I do believe that what they represent and their tactics to try to, take over this industry has always been shady and really been kind of nasty. But you, my girl, you, my queen, and I'll call you the queen because you're the queen.
Wake him up and tell you. If you have $10 million in cash, I will happily run a fade on that predator's ass. I mean, you ain't said nothing but a word. Run me my money, but cash.
And I don't think that anything's going to transpire between Dez Bryant and Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty. But I also don't like the fact that every time something go crazy, something go left, I'm going to go get such and such, because people don't care about that. And this is not for Nicki. This is just in general.
At the end of the day, Nicki has every right to speak her truth, but the delivery is drowning out the message. We're watching someone with decades in the game burn bridges, involve her man in online beef, and go against an entire machine like Roc Nation, all in public view. The question is this bold strategy or the unraveling of a legend? You tell me. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. Like, subscribe, and if you're new here, welcome to the realest commentary on the culture.